It's taken me a while sometimes to get over situationships.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. There's also been like times where like everybody's been through that one relationship where you stayed when you know you should not have stayed. Where you're like, where other people are telling you not to talk to this person, so you're lying and you're sneaking behind everyone else's back and still seeing this person.
What they're doing, or
nah, you know where you're going to. Like, this happens to like a lot of athletes. You know,
yeah.
They still be 27 years old with their highlight reels from high school still up on their Instagram.
Right into this. So we've had this conversation before where we've talked about, can guys and girls be friends and everything and such? Can, you know, like...
And I'm not gonna lie, I've seen experiences and had conversations where my answer did get tainted. I mean, I want to believe that guys and girls can be friends, but I've just personally seen some stuff where it's like, oh, HE double hockey sticks, nah. But let's just go to today's topic.
So basically, yeah, doing today is going into when to let it go. When is the right time to just know that it's over? Because I won't lie. It's taken me a while sometimes to get over situationships.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. There's also been like times where like everybody's been through that one relationship where you stayed when you know you should not have stayed. Where you're like, where other people are telling you not to talk to this person, so you're lying and you're sneaking behind everyone else's back and still seeing this person.
Exactly.
We've all been through that.
Yeah, we've all been through a situation, you know?
Yeah.
And I've seen it where some people have gone to try to get with this person for a long time, or they've kept on trying to get communication with this person. Two people are mutually like, we don't want to let it go, but we gotta just keep it going and everything like that.
Yeah.
And we've also seen it where people are like, you know what? One person's like, I'm done, and the other person is like, nah, I want to keep with it. The other person's like, I want to keep doing what we're doing. And this is where it leads to a lot of big issues because, like I said, I've had situationships can be tough to let go.
Oh, yeah.
I know damn well relationships.
You can say damn on there. It's not bad.
I can say damn?
Yeah.
I just can't say fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyway.
So it's just that sometimes people just can't seem to like have that let go moment. Like, have you ever had like a let go, like a moment where you just couldn't get that person out your head? You just could not let them go at all.
Yeah, I've had plenty of those times, but like a lot of those times came from me having low respect for myself and not liking myself. I was thinking like, I can't find anybody else, so let me stick with this because this is all I have, and I was wrong. I just was downplaying myself.
Yeah, like I said, yeah. I've had it too, where I've had situations where I didn't want to let that person go, where in my head I'm thinking, oh, we could still be like that image that I thought that we could be, you know? And it's like, that's not even possible anymore.
Yeah, I'm still thinking like we're not in an official relationship, but I'm thinking like, yo, you're gonna be my wife.
Exactly.
I was on some crazy stuff, bro. I was like, luckily I grew up.
It happens. It happens. When you're young, when you young, you love someone and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, I'm not even gonna say you use the word love. Like someone.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Back in the day, I thought I was in love. It wasn't love. It was just me being like having low insecurity and low self-esteem. I was just tolerating some BS.
Yeah, and that goes in the whole thing of just knowing when to love yourself.
Yeah,
I feel like when you that goes way deeper into it. So I'm gonna stick on topic, but I feel like a lot of that goes in the hands of when you having trouble like loving yourself and everything like that. You get to that point where it's like that person that loves you, you don't want to let them go. You don't want to see them like disappear from your inch. Like you don't want to see them. Like you want to see them on a daily basis because that person made you feel something that you never felt before. You know.
It's like you started reading this book. You got so far into the chapters, you want to see how it ends.
Exactly. You just got like you want it and then but sometimes that book, the pages get ripped out.
Exactly.
You don't ever get to see. You get to chapter 10, and next thing you know, your dog eats out all the papers.
Or the book just starts going bad after that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like the plot starts thickening, the plot just starts going in a whole completely different direction.
Mm-hmm. And that's when, you know, the issue starts to rise of you're trying to find the pages.
Yeah.
You just keep on trying to tape up the pages back. Your dog, you're like, spit them out, like I'm you know?
Like you're trying to tell yourself, like, nah, like, yo, this is going to end in a good way. This is going to be different. This is going to go the way that I want it to go. Mm-hmm. And my motto is like, yo, the truth is gonna hurt the more you find comfort with than lying to yourself. So basically, at that point, you just gotta like face the truth, like face the pain, and just be like, wow, yeah, it's not gonna work out.
Yeah, but I understand that because letting go comes down to three, like a lot of situations where letting go is like a big thing. A lot of people see letting go as just letting go is something that it's a big thing that sometimes I don't think a lot of people like to do. And it's like I see it as not just with we using the situation of like couples, but there's situations of like I'll use a love for a sport, for example. I've talked to a lot of athletes where they've gotten to the end of the road, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's no professional for what they're doing or
Nah, you know where you're going to. Like, this happens to like a lot of athletes, you know?
Yeah.
They still be 27 years old with their highlight reels from high school still up on their
hey, I was close to being one of those dudes. If I didn't find the passion in life, I was close to being one of those dudes.
Yeah.
That's why it's tough, you know?
Yeah.
It's tough, like when it's like you don't want to let that go, you know?
Like, yeah, no, it's like everybody, a lot of dudes back in high school had the dream of being in the NBA, being in the NFL. They was telling everybody about it. And then when it comes to the end of like high school and they know D1 colleges was scouting them, it's just, I mean, I know like it's heartbreaking because I never had this experience, but it's heartbreaking just knowing like, dang, your dream that you had, it's too late for it to come true.
Yeah, and this goes to anything. You could be a musician.
Yeah.
You could be a photographer. You could be an artist. Any type of thing. Like it's tough. And I use this analogy to kind of like emphasize what we're getting at with the whole thing was in a situation where it's two people, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, when that person when you have that one person that's constantly telling you, oh, I love you, this and that, you don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
How could you possibly lose the one person that's being extremely nice to you? Like, how could you, like, it's hard to accept that, like you said, the book had a crappy ending or all the pages are gone.
And I know this is kind of going off, like it's kind of going to a whole different direction, but I still wanted to bring up this how people get manipulated. I brought this up in the confidence, thing because having confidence within yourself, usually when you're like given this feeling that you never given before, people are going to use that to take advantage of you, telling you I love you, telling you all this nice stuff, and they're just going to use that to manipulate you because they're going to like only give you compliments when they want something from you. They're only going to like come around when they need something from you and disappear, and it's going to feel like you're like a drug. Like you need that feeling 24/7.
Yeah, and this is with a scenario of where I feel like the best way to combat have like trying to kill that empty feeling in yourself, you gotta have self-love.
Exactly.
You gotta be able to love yourself first. You gotta be able to look into the mirror and be like, nah, I'm
that dude, that brother, that neighbor.
I want to say it so badly. so basically, it's like I wanna still have that feeling in my body. I want to still have that feeling in my system and everything like that. So that's where this whole feeling of, like letting go comes from. And like I was saying though, I feel like letting go is one of the hardest things to do. And it's something that it takes a lot. It's something that you think it will be like that in an instant, but it's not. You're gonna have to deal with it for a while.
It's like especially hard like when you're young too. Your first love is hard, like letting that one go.
Yeah, it's not easy, especially when you gotta see them on vacation.
Yeah, or like in my situation, finding out like not my first love, but like finding out they're getting married. They just got engaged. That was hard.
It's tough, it's tough to do. So I think we can conclude it here. I think this is pretty quick episode. I like this. Quick episode. Just, I got a final message. You got a final message for anyone before I say mine?
Hey, love yourself. And because if you don't, nobody else going to love you even more.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah. At the end of the day, just love yourself because at the end of the day, there's one person that's going to be there for you every second of the minute, any minute of the day, every second of the day. There's only one person that's going to be with you, and that's yourself.
Exactly.
Yes, it's tough to get over things. Yes, it sucks when things happen, but it's like you got to learn to move on and just get over it. Because sitting in the past is only going to make you more depressed and more upset day by day by day.
Exactly. You can't change the past. You can work on your future, but the best part to do is just living right now.
So, I'm going to conclude it up here.
Yeah.
This is a quick show here. Didn't mind it. I actually kind of like the quick show talking about people letting go and everything like that, because I feel like that's a tough thing for a lot of people to do, especially when this is more surrounding the subject of relationships and everything like that. But we're going to conclude it here. I'm your host, Jonathan J. That's what you want to call me.
And it's your boy, Lord Greatness, Eric G, Gary next door, Daddy Laundress, whatever you want to call me.
And we're going to conclude it right here. This is the J.S show. Thank y'all for watching.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
we out.